We was young. We was young. I wanted to be out in the streets. Hangman.
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 Let's get into
Hangman.
it.
Yes. Santan. ST. Look. I see a lot of men let their jealousy creep in. What you eat with, the girls that you sleep with, what you talk with, walk with, speak with. The first to the motives and last to the meetings. All I know is how to work, bruv. Start off as a worker and that's just how it works, bruv. When I was trying to work, niggas never tried to turn up, but when...
Okay, that first part, he's basically like watch who you're around, like watch their motives, watch how they're moving.
Yeah.
That's some real stuff right there.
Real. Good advice.
It is. It's great advice. I don't even know how to say what I'm thinking about it, but it's like, okay, the advice, pure gold, right? But how do you really get that across to people?
What do you mean like, how do you tell people, no, this is important, or how do you tell people to do it? Like, how do you teach someone to do it?
Right. Let's say if you're talking to younger cousin, younger brother, something like, how do you
Right.
really get that message across to them? Oh, watch you around. Everyone has your best interest at heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
'cause
something,
people don't really listen to it.
Right. It's something I feel like you have to go through something to really get what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I never really, I guess I've been through things, but it's like I always be like hella suspicious of people.
Since you were a kid?
Yeah.
I would not have understood that without being betrayed before. You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, with kids like me, how do you get that message across? But, oh, no, people are nice. Everyone loves me kind of thing. You know what I mean? How do you really get it across so where they can understand it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like some things I feel like a lot of people, maybe not all because you weren't like that, a lot of people have to go through and they're like, oh, I get what my dad was trying to tell me, my grandpa was trying to tell me. Oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? Like some lessons in life are just hard to learn from people telling you.
Right. That's a good point.
Look, I see a lot of men let their jealousy creep in. What you eat with, the girls that you sleep with, what you talk with, walk with, speak with. The first to the motives and last to the meetings. All I know is how to work, bruv. Start off as a worker and that's just how it works, bruv. When I was trying to work, niggas never tried to turn up, but when it's time to turn up, everybody turns up. And I don't know what I was thinking with the tweets about the searches, but when Harry got murdered, man was so emotional, trying to find solutions. I had some good intentions, but I guess I couldn't word them.
Okay, so you know what he's talking about right there?
No.
All right, I know this from the comments.
Okay.
You know I be down in the comments.
Okay.
So after Harry got murdered, right?
Okay.
I don't remember who Harry is specifically, but I remember they're saying after that murder that he had tweeted like there needs to be more like stop and search.
Okay.
You know, like New York had stop and frisk.
Yeah.
He had tweeted something like there needs to be more stop and search. So like police should be stopping people in the street and checking them, see their shanks and stuff like that. I think the murder was a stabbing.
Okay.
But that's what he's talking about right there.
Interesting.
I'm gonna rewind it so you can hear it, but yeah, he had
That's
tweeted something like that and got backlash. But he said he was emotional during that time. He's admitting that like, okay, he shouldn't have tweeted that. He was emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, he's not afraid to admit when he's wrong, kind of thing.
That's like an opposite perspective from like what I've heard before.
What? About what?
He was saying they should have more stop and search.
Yeah, that's what he tweeted.
Like, in the U.S., like a lot of times, you know, a black celebrity would be like, don't stop and search. Like, it's bad. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, yeah, that...
I can see why he would say it too, though. You know what I mean?
Right. But it's like things like that can easily be abused.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if you do stop and search, you will stop more crimes, but are you violating people's rights?
Are you touching people weirdly?
Because you're also going to be doing weird stuff, and maybe someone has no reason to get patted down, but you just pat them down and say, look a certain way. You know what I mean? So it's like...
But also...
I can see both sides of it, but it's like, I don't want to be stopped and searched on the street.
Oh, no. That'd be so awkward.
Then why should I want other people to be stopped and searched? You know
but if it looks like a duck, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times...
I get both sides.
It's like, yeah.
If I wouldn't want it done to me, why would I want it done to other people?
Yep, valid.
If I'm walking the dogs, I don't want to be stopped and patted down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just walking.
So ultimately, the backlash that he got for that is kind of stupid because I can see both sides of it. I can see why he would tweet that, but I can also see why people wouldn't want to be searched. So it's like, don't blame Dave.
Well, no, I mean, he just got backlash for it. 'Cause people like, that's not a good idea. And he's like, you know, I thought about it. It's not a good idea.
It would be more likely to be abused than to actually save people.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
let's keep it pushing.
Okay.
Work, bruv, start off as a worker, and that's just how it works, bruv. When I was trying to work, niggas never tried to turn up, but when it's time to turn up, everybody turns up, and I don't know what I was.
Facts. Facts.
That is facts.
That's facts.
It is.
People hella like, most people, I feel like, I don't know. I can't, like, you can barely rely on anybody.
Yeah. Once you make it, they want to ride that wave.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling, they don't want to show up. You know what I mean?
Facts.
With the tweets about the searches, but when Harry got murdered, man was so emotional, trying to find solutions. I had some good intentions, but I guess I couldn't word them. And life's so funny. I got a message saying that the streets don't love me, the streets don't love you. If you died today, they wouldn't donate to your fucking GoFundMe. A lot of man hate me, but man can't touch me. That's why I got a chuckle, I'm a poet, no Chucky. My mummy trying to wake me up for college in the morning is the only time a human on this earth has ever rushed me. Boy, it's true. I told the youths that skunk weed is gonna poison you. All you wanna do is go and score a point or two.
But he's saying so much.
Yeah.
Skunk weed's gonna poison you.
A very dense one.
I mean, it's like
no one's ever rushed him but his mom.
Yeah. Like if we broke down bar for bar, this would be like 2 hours long.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you could literally stop every 2 bars or so. You know what I mean? It's like
skunk weed is the worst. Ew.
This is a dense one.
Stop with the skunk.
This is dense. But I'm glad I knew what he's talking about with the tweets because of the comments. I'm glad we didn't do Hangman earlier because I'd be like, what's he talking about?
Right.
He had a hissy fit on Twitter. You know what I mean? Wouldn't know.
We learning.
Wouldn't know.
This earth has ever rushed me. Boy, it's true. I told them youths that skunk weed is gonna poison you. All you wanna do is go and score a point or two. It's ironic, everybody's got a point to prove. When we were young, we never listened to them older man. How you beefing, man, if you don't even know the man? Before you poke a man, you man wanna expose a man. All for some Instagram clout and exposing gangs.
Okay, that right there. When we were young, we never listened to the older men.
Yep.
So that right there is how you teach people to like look out who you like. Basically, if the kid listens to older people, because when I was little, I used to like always talk to the old folks, like old folks, always.
Yeah, but you were interested in old people. It was weird.
Right.
You had a weird interest in like.
I love
the elderly. I mean, no, but like as a kid, like most kids aren't fascinated by the elderly. You
I
know
feel
what I mean?
like basically that's it. Like pretty much, if they listen to people who have experienced and been scarred and whatever, then they can like learn from that, or else they got.
Yeah, but you're the exception to the rule. Like he was saying, we were young, we didn't listen to the older men.
Right.
That's like what I was saying in the beginning. Like young people don't really listen like that. Like kids know everything, especially teenagers, 16, 17, 18. You can't tell them nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, it's just crazy to see like now that we're not kids anymore, to see like the advice, but like we're not that far from it. You know, it wasn't that long ago. We were in high school. You know what I mean?
They be trying to tell them kids.
So it's like just seeing that, like, great advice. Oh, but the kids are not going to listen.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
listen to them older man. How you beefing, man, if you don't even know the man? Before you poke a man, you man wanna expose a man. All for some Instagram clout and exposing gangs. So what's gangster then? Cause I don't really know if I'm honest. When we were young, we had dreams of being bosses, ballers, doctors, lawyers in the office. So how did that turn into dropping out of college?
Okay, this is so much. I hate to pause so much. It's cold. He was talking about the streets don't love you. Like this was a little bit earlier, but he was saying he was like he got a note saying streets don't love you, and he's like the streets don't love you, and blah 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 blah. Right? But I was thinking like that's facts. Like a lot of people think like, oh, you're from this clique or from this hood or from this block or whatever. Like they love you, and it's like no, this is a bunch of unspoken contracts.
right.
Like this is a bunch of like you're playing chess. You know what I mean? But people think, like, this is my family. They love me. This is my brothers. And it's like, no. He'll stab you in the back if it's, you know what I mean?
It ain't something beefing with people you don't even know and stuff. Because, like, you might be beefing with the next block. You don't know anyone on the block.
Yeah.
How are you beefing? Like, then what is gangster anyway?
Right.
Just beefing with people, trying to expose other people because they live in a different street, different area code. You know what I mean? Just for clout.
It's chess. It's, like, dumb.
Like, what is being gangster really? What is it all about?
Which, though, at the same respect, it's like when you're in that lifestyle, it's not just like you can just be like, I'm not gangster no more. Like, don't look at me. Don't, you know what I mean?
Everyone has to do that at the exact same time, which is never going to happen.
Never going to happen. They be coming for you, or if they, like, come for your family, then it's like, are you not going to avenge your family? Then everyone's trying to test you. Like,
right.
So, yes, psychological war. They don't love you in the streets.
Cause I don't really know if I'm honest. When we were young, we had dreams of being bosses, ballers, doctors, lawyers in the office. So how did that turn into dropping out of college? Snaps in a prison cell, bodies in a coffin. London is cursed, this city's got a problem. My bro ain't got a bird, he got an ostrich. A fucking life sentence. So don't talk about experience. I say what I want and that's period. My team's serious. I still got a squad full of lifers. From Dovegate to ISIS, freedom is priceless. And I see a lot of man trying to draw me out. I feel the tension in the air when I walk around. But would you rather be the person talking or the person doing all the things that people talk about?
Bar. That was crazy. That was crazy. Would you rather be the person talking or be the one that people talk about?
Man, I feel like he's talking about us.
What you mean?
Because all we do is sit here and talk.
That's all we do.
We the people talking.
I mean, it's not bad to be the people talking.
Talking ain't bad all the time. It depends what you're talking about.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what he's saying, though. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. A lot of people just talk about it and no one is about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I hear about a lot of plans to do great things and all this stuff. But I always hear about people's plans, but I never hear about the action they're taking to achieve the plan.
Never.
It's almost like they want you to, like, give them some kind of credit for talking about plans.
Right, for sure.
It's like they don't want to, like, grind for years to achieve it. They just want to talk about it. You're like, oh, wow, you're doing great things. Right. And they want, like, that kind of pat on the back energy.
Yep.
It's weird.
And then when they don't do anything, they don't get it off the ground, then you ask them, oh, what happened to it? They mad at you. Right. Because you remember what they told you they were about to do, and they changed their mind. Right.
It's like, I was just checking in on you, trying to be a good friend. Hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? Can I assist you in any way? You know what I mean?
Right. That's facts.
So, yeah.
I mean, and also I feel like people, like in this context, he's talking about people talking behind each other's back. So he's talking about gossip, basically.
Right.
And, yeah. Gossip is really, like, why?
It's a thing.
Why do it?
Yeah. Should not have time to gossip. That takes a lot of time to gossip.
I feel like the thing that people don't understand is that gossip does not make you look cool, or it doesn't make you look like in on the know. Like, it makes you look silly, in my opinion.
It makes people not trust you because they figure you're gossiping about them when you're not with them. So it's like...
Right. Hello. Yeah, gossipers is just like, to me, they just look like, wow, my life is so boring. I literally can only talk about everyone else. You know what I mean?
I have nothing better to do right now.
Right.
Than to just gossip about people.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah.
Because I got nothing going on. I just gossip, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty strange.
A man trying to draw me out. I feel the tension in the air when I walk around. But would you rather be the person talking or the person doing all the things that people talk about? Scratch that, I ain't with a back chat. My mum calls me David, girls call me Santan and fam. I don't give a fuck if you're a bad man, you madman. The only guy I'm dodging is the tax man. They say that fame is a game, and it's true, cause if you say the wrong word, then everybody wants to hang man. Ask Serge about the times that I had, man.
So the hangman is about the tweets, I guess. Because he said if you say the wrong words, everybody wants a hangman.
Sound like cancel culture.
Right. So is he talking about...
Yeah. I love how he was like...
When he was tweeting about the stop and search. It was very delicate news.
I was like, what?
Very delicate. Very artistic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess that's what the song's Hangman.
Yeah. I like the way he phrased it and delivered that, too.
Right.
Everybody, yeah.
Because, like, everyone has bad takes sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, it's ridiculous to, like, just try and cancel and ruin a whole person's life because they have a bad take.
Right.
And it might not even be a bad take. It could just be a take you don't agree with. Right. You know what I mean? It's weird modern day. It's like we don't all agree on everything, then the mob wants to cancel you.
Right. It's like y'all could have unsubscribed and canceled me for that Wretch 3-2 first take. But
that was not bad.
Second take, he was awesome.
Your take wasn't bad. You just weren't feeling it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I feel like Dave, it's like, look at all this beauty he's putting out there, all this artwork, all this, like, getting deep into his personal story and stuff. And it's like, I mean, it should be just as much effort that went into building Dave to take him down.
Yeah, but life doesn't work like that. 20 years to build a reputation, 20 seconds to destroy it.
True.
But it's just weird that people want to cancel you for the slightest thing. You know what I mean? It's super weird. It's like mob rule. Like, you have to agree with everything. I don't agree with it.
Because at the same time, people want real. They want reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, they want, you know, the truth. They don't want to be lied to. But it's like, if you want the truth, you can't be too sensitive.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're not going to like what you hear, and you got to be okay with not liking what you hear and being glad that they told you.
That's freedom of speech. What happened to, like, diversity is our strength? So is it just diversity of skin color, or is it diversity of thought? Or do we all have to think the same, but we look different?
Facts.
So, like, all the book covers should be different, but the contents of each book should be exactly the same.
Hey,
you know what I mean? That's weird. That's weird to me.
Dang.
Hey, I read 100 books. Look at them. They're all different. It was the same book 100 times. You know what I mean?
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's the problem. Like, for real. And I'm surprised that... I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, though, because Dave is like... He has fans, but then he has people who like his music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, if people just like your music and they don't like you personally and they're not a fan of yours, then, like, of course, they're going to have issues.
Right.
Man, the only guy I'm dodging is the tax man. They say that fame is a game, and it's true, cause if you say the wrong word, then everybody wants to hang, man. Ask Serge about the times that I had, man. I brought the fam together like when Tommy got the black hand. And if you got a good girl, you need to keep her close and let her in, because the difference is, when things hit the fan, they're gonna disappear. All them side chicks and all the mistresses, all your broskies and your affiliates, and all the man that you were standing in the pictures with, they ain't visiting cause they ain't got a thing to give. I'm a hypocrite, but the line between stopping it and living it, I'm sitting in the thick.
Okay. He said, if you got a good girl, you gotta keep her close and let her in and something. You know what I mean? Cause if you ever fall off, all the side chicks, this, that, and all the bros, all that disappeared. I agree with that 100. 100. You know what I'm saying? That's why we've been together so long. You know what I mean? So long. It's like, gotta let you in. Gotta hold on to it. You know what I mean? So we was young. We was young. I wanted to be out in the streets.
Oh, that's a whole nother video.
That's where I wanted to be sometimes. It's like, but I think I'm gonna regret that 10 years later.
That's smart.
You know what I mean?
That's smart, though, because I feel like when people are on top, it's very easy to take for granted the, like, true things in your life. You know what I mean?
The people who were there for you when you were at the bottom. Like, really there. You know what I mean?
Like, when everything's going your way, it's very easy to, like, not see an enemy that's standing right in front of you because they're smiling in your face and you feel amazing.
Or just a fair weather friend who's only your friend because of who you are now. And if you're ever not that person anymore, they're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you'll be missing time with your real friends to hang out with your fair weather friends who are only friends because of your status. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That is something that I also think young people have a hard time, like, grasping. You know what I mean? Like, not, like when you're young, it's like you can't conceive of yourself being anybody else.
Right.
You know? Like, you can't conceive of yourself after you've gone through some stuff. But after you go through some stuff, then it's like, dang, you can see how, like, naive and ignorant that person was that thought they knew everything.
Right.
You know? Oh my gosh.
All right, let's get back into it.
All them side chicks and all the mistresses, all your broskies and your affiliates, and all the man that you were standing in the pictures with, they ain't visiting cause they ain't got a thing to give. I'm a hypocrite, but the line between stopping it and living it, I'm sitting in the thick of it. You would think I told my boys to come party yourself, cause this year I said we need to touch bigger fish. Too many youths are dying and I'm sick of it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no, it's just you pause it.
I paused it. That's such a good...
And that piano's... No, you can't unpause it. Now you have to say what you were going to say.
I was going to say...
That piano came in.
Right?
Ooh.
So beautiful.
Ooh.
And I love the, like, sky. Like, it's like a sunset. You know what I mean? It's a little bit, like, undercast.
It's kind of dramatic.
Yeah. It's like... I love it. But, no, he said he's a hypocrite. Like, he's caught between stopping it and in whatever.
Right.
And he's in the thick of it. And I was thinking, like, that is so true. Because, like, when you are on top, it's like, how, like, as that person, it's hard to, like, keep yourself in check. You know what I mean? Like, it is, like, a delicate thickness to it.
See, I don't remember that line so much to give my take on it. But I thought it was. I thought it may have been about the stop and search thing or something. They were saying people say he's a hypocrite because of the stop and search. I don't remember the whole context of the. I don't remember the whole context of it though.
Oh, okay. Huh.
But no, it could be either one. I'm often wrong. You know, like, would not be the first time.
I'm a hypocrite, but the line between stopping it and living it, I'm sitting in the thick of it. You would think I told my boys to come party yourself, cause this year I said we need to touch bigger fish. Too many youths are dying and I'm sick of it.
Dig it.
I
loved how he was like, he didn't say Hangman too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? Did he even say it more than once?
I think he just said it once.
And when he did, it was just so delicate. You got the message. Boom. It was just like, just a little accent.
Man, I like that song.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Man, UK rap is different.
Yeah, Dave's definitely one of my favorites. Like this, I know people didn't say he's the best. Who they say was the best in the UK? Or the most popular, I think. They said Krept and Conan.
Okay.
Were the most popular. Or either the most popular or the most popular duo. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen too many people say Dave was the GOAT. I've heard people say he's the future GOAT.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's one of my favorites. But I mean, I guess it's not fair. He's also the first one I listened to. You know what I mean?
Your first take at UK rap.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites, man. I don't know.
We've been missing out.
He's up there. He's up there, like up there at the top for sure.
Right.
I'm gonna listen to more and see what you know what I mean. What else is there? But he's up there for me.
Dave's got like a nice, like intricate vibe to him too.
And the way he delivers it, oh my goodness.
Like he's got a lot of artistry, like not just raps and lyrics and like, you know what I mean, wordplay and stuff like that, which is like very skilled still. But he's got like the cinematic effects and like the
wisdom on him.
The wisdom and the topics. Yeah, the wisdom is crazy.
Like even when he was talking about with the fame and stuff, and how all these people would dip if he wasn't famous, but like he hasn't gone from fame to no fame. You know what I mean? But I guess when he had the whole tweet thing, maybe some people fell off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
I don't know. But yeah. I feel like I have a mustache here on my lip. Yeah.
Because you really enjoyed it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Mustache is falling out.
Your mustache starts standing up. You know what I mean? Start like tweaking.
All right. That's all I have on this one. Man. I didn't think we'd talk this long on it, but man, that was a dense track. Like we could run it back right now and stop it every few seconds and do it on all different parts. You know what I mean? Like we skipped over so much. We probably missed so much. I probably missed all kind of things.
Right. I feel like I was the one pausing it every 10
Yeah, you kept pausing. I was trying to let it ride a little bit.
Now you see how I feel.
I try not to pause it too much. You know what I mean? We can make it an hour-long video if we wanted to. Right. I try not to, like, I would just be chopping the song, like, chop, 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 chop.
Like, when I used to hang, and we'd be like, hang, we know.
We used to hang. Remember we used to hang?
Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
At the end, when they were kicking it, last thing I gotta say, when they were kicking it at the end, there's, like, nothing more fun than just kicking it with your people. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like they were having fun. I know it's a shoot and all, but I felt like they were really having fun when they were kicking it. Like, what is more fun than kicking it?
Nothing.
There's, like, nothing better than kicking it with your people. And that's all I got on this.
That's why most people never get rich. Kicking it. It's fun.
All I do is kick it.
It's fun. It is. Like, honestly, when I think about it, it's like, would you know what I'm saying? What would I rather do than kick it? Being honest.
Right.
It's fun.
I mean, what are we doing right now?
We're kicking it.
Kicking it. That's all we have. Thank you for tuning in. Whichever request in the comments gets the most likes, that's what we're going to do. This one got the most likes on... What video was that? I don't know. I posted on the screen the comment. This one got the most likes, so bumping those to the top. Appreciate all your support, all the comments, all the feedback, even the critiques. need that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all that stuff. But if you want to help the channel grow, just like and comment. Helps with the algorithm. We appreciate you. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.